Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Clique, and today we're going to be checking out the Ducky 1.3 Mini. Let's get straight into the review. Starting off with what comes in the box, you get the keyboard, a USB Type-C cable, a Ducky themed wire keycap puller, a switch puller since Ducky has finally given us a hot swap board, a bag of extra keycaps, and a user's manual. Well, today we'll be looking at the 60% version of the 1.3 Mini. Just know that there are also 65%, TKL, and full-size versions of the 1.3 Mini available too, and I'll have the links to purchase those different sizes down below in the description. If I could choose out of these options which one I would get, I would probably go for the 65% or the TKL version since I like my arrow keys and my function row, but since this is a 60% keyboard, that functionality is still here. It's just that it's baked into this keyboard through shortcuts with the function button. As far as the case and keycap colorways available right now, there definitely is some interesting options right now, and if you're into a more minimalistic aesthetic, then you might have a hard time choosing between the yellow, daybreak, matcha, and Fuji colorways available. I wish they would have released a plain black, gray, or white version, since a lot of these colorways don't really match anything in my setup, and I'd imagine this would stand out in a lot of people's desk setups too. For switch types, Ducky's offering her usual brown, red, blue, and black, but also a few others too, like silver, clear, and silent red for a slight upcharge. Personally, I opted for the Cherry MX Black switches since I like the feeling of linear switches, and these have a slightly heavier feel than your standard red switches. The case feels high quality, and it's a lower profile case, meaning you can see the switches on your board a bit easier, and the RGB is more apparent on the front and sides of the case. The case also has 3 levels of adjustability, which is great if you like to stand up your keyboard while you type, although I usually just type with mine flat on my desk. Moving on to the keycaps, they're made from high quality PBT plastic, and they are double shot, which makes them resistant to shine and helps prevent the legends from fading away on these keycaps. Even for a PBT material, Ducky's keycaps do feel really nice and smooth to the touch, and I would highly recommend Ducky's keycaps even if you aren't looking to buy an entire board from them. The font they use is simple and clean, and they also have side printed legends on the front so you can easily see each key's secondary function. Next, we have the typing experience. For the current price of the Ducky 1.3 Mini, which is about $120, a $20 increase from the previous generation Ducky 1.2 Mini, I would say that this is one of the best pre-built 60% keyboards that you can get on the market. Ducky's added an additional layer of sound dampening foam under the PCB, which really does make a difference in the sound profile of your keyboard, reducing that hollowness of the sound and also reducing the plastic resonance that you might hear while typing, since this case is made out of plastic. They've also added a silicone dampener between the PCB and the plate, which is going to further improve the typing experience, and for a keyboard at this price range, it's still really impressive. The stabilizers here are also improved from the previous generation 1.2 Mini, and they're also lightly lubed from the factory, which will help to reduce rattling and give your larger keys a more consistent feeling. Even compared to something like the Ducky Mecha Mini, I would heavily prefer the 1.3 Mini just because of how much better the typing experience is on this keyboard. And if you're wondering about speed and responsiveness, this keyboard does support N key rollover and has a 1 millisecond response time, so you're good to go on that front. Changing the RGB is as easy as pressing the FN, Alt, and T keys all at the same time to cycle through the available options. The RGB lighting and brightness on Ducky's boards has always been a highlight, and on the 1.3 Mini it's no different. And just like other Ducky boards, there is no software available here, so all your customization options are built into shortcuts on this board. Before we get into my final thoughts on this keyboard, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to CableMod for sending me over some of their high quality coiled keyboard cables. They have options varying in price depending on your budget, but if you want to go all out on a keyboard cable, they also have a custom cable configurator tool that was really fun to use, and updating in real time is really important because on some other cable modding websites, you can't really see what your cable is looking like, you just have the description, whereas here you can easily see all your updates in real time. And if you're wondering which options I chose, the blue and purplish one is called the Galaxy Blue Pro Coiled cable, and the pink one is a custom cable that I configured using their tool. I would highly recommend them if you're looking to pick up a quality keyboard cable or if you just wanted to build your own custom cables. Thank you for your time, and now back to the video. So overall, the Ducky 1.3 Mini at the $120 price point is my go-to recommendation at this price range because of its greatly improved acoustics, hot swappable feature, USB Type-C cable, solid variety of switch options, and ease of use. My main issue with the 1.3 Mini is the lack of more neutral colors available even months after launch. Hopefully Ducky decides to release some more appealing colorways in the future, but as for now, your only real option as far as aesthetics is just swapping out the keycaps. Like always, a link for purchase is going to be down below in the description. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like, since it really will help out the channel. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, because I make all types of content on gaming tech. Sound test is right after this. And like always, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.